Hello everyone, once again welcome back to another session. In this session, I will show you install and configure Zimbra mail server on CentOS 8. Also, we will configure DNS server based on this mail server. In my previous session, I did CentOS 8 installation to set up lab for Zimbra mail installation. Before going to the installation, we have prerequisites that need to complete. First, we need to configure domain DNS server, record pointing to server IP. Secondly, we will prepare mail server hostname, domain name. Also, check that server query its MX record. Then we will start the mail server installation process. Now one thing I need to show you that my setup diagram. Here you can see server 1. This is my DNS server and the IP address is 192.168.1.40. And the server 2 is my mail server and the IP address is 192.168.1.50. Here 192.168.1.50 it is actually a private and that is behind a firewall, and I'm using private name server locally which is 192.168.1.40. Here is MX records point to firewall public IP. Mail first will come to public interface which is firewall, then mail will be redirected to local mail server after check the spam and virus sources. The design I have made for security purpose, I could make my mail server directly to the public IP, which is not safe. So let's get started. I'm using Windows 10 as my main operating system. For demonstration, I installed a CentOS 8 virtual machine in my PC on Oracle VirtualBox, and my VirtualBox network adapter is Breeze. That is because of get this VM connectivity with my existing network. So we'll work in two servers, one for DNS server and another one is for Zimbra mail. So first we will start DNS server configuration. I have got my CentOS virtual machine here. Let's just make sure interface are up and that have internet connection. Let's open terminal. Now I'm gonna set hostname ctl set hostname DNS. Let's install bind using internet connectivity. I'm going to write command yum install -y bind star. We can see it shows this command has to be run under the root user. So let's log in with root user su -l and then password. So again write yum install -y bind star. Here I have used -y to permit download and install. It's going to go out and find the packages from the repository. We can see download is finished. Now bind is installing. Installation complete. Let's check the IP address of the server. If config, we can see IP address is 192.168.1.40, and make sure that when you set up a server, the server IP what you are giving that has to be static IP. So let's edit name.conf, which is vim/etc/name.conf. Here is the option section on listed on you have to give your IP, that will be DNS server IP, static IP 192.168.1.40. After the IP, give a semicolon. In this line, allow query, you have to give your network. So I'm giving 192.168.1.0/24. After that, write and quit from this file. WQ, enter. Now we are going to create zones. Let's write beam slash etc slash name dot rfc1912 dot zones. Copy from zone to till the semicolon. Go to end of this file and go to insert mode by pressing I from keyboard. Paste it here. Here you have to give your domain which is you have created. So I'm giving anwarhossein.site. Here is the file name. Give it /var/name/forward.zone. Make sure that you match up with my syntax. Now we will create one more zone. Again copy from zone to till this semicolon and paste it end of this file. That is, we will create with IP. So this server IP is 192.168.1.40. Here make it like 1.168.192. Just leave the last post. And the file name, give it /var/name/reverse.zone. After that, write and quit from this file. Now I will open the master zone by typing beam/var/name/forward.zone. Press insert to adding. Here we will add a new record to the zone for our domain. We will be specify the MX and A record, and you have to give the domain name and specify the IP address. Let's copy of this record. We will use this record for the reverse zone where we'll do some modification. Before save the file, make sure that you match up with my syntax. Otherwise, your mail server will not work. For your understanding, I have given sample txt file in the video description. If you want, you can download and follow this instruction to avoid errors. So let's write and quit from this file. Let's open bim/var/name/reverse.zone. Press insert to start adding and paste it here. Let's do some modification. Enter the following record within the defined directive section to resolve mail host to resolve and IP address. So our modification is done. We can see we have changed PTR record, and now let's write and quit from this file. Now we will modify the host name vim/etc/host. Press insert to start adding. First we will add our DNS server IP and FQDN 192.168.1.40. Press tab, DNS space anwarhossain.site. dns.anwarhossain.site. So here give you domain. Go to end of this file and give mail server IP and FQDN 192.168.1.50. Press tab, mail.anwarhossain.site and then space mail. So save and quit from this file. Now we will set name server using command vim/etc/resolve.conf. Press insert to start adding, and the name server is 192.168.1.40. Let's save this file. So we'll restart the named service. Service named restart. System ctl restart name.service. So our DNS server configuration is done. We'll check the configuration. NS lookup and the domain anwarhossain.site. If I give IP, we can see the DNS server. If everything is right during your configuration, then NS lookup will resolve your domain. Now we'll allow 53 port from the firewall. Firewall CMD permanent at port 53/TCP. And then again 53/UDP. Reload the firewall -CMD reload. DNS server is completely ready for our mail server. Now we'll go back to the server 2, which is mail server, where we will install and configure Zimbra. So let's go to mail server. Now I'm in server 2, which will be configured as Zimbra mail server. Just to make sure that to yum and update. So the command yum update. So here we can see in my server no packages are left because I have already updated my yum server. In your case, if not updated, make sure that you updated all packages using yum update. Then start the installation process. So let's set up hostname using command hostname set hostname mail. As this is the mail server, here I have given server name mail. Now run the command vim/etc/host to update the information for internal networking. Change the host that is associated with the main IP address to the server. We should go with our IP address 192.168.1.50 and the FQDN is mail.anwarhossain.site. Let's save and quit from this file. If we check, now we will set name server using command vim/etc/resolve.conf. Press insert to start adding, and the name server is 192.168.1.40. Let's save this file. NS lookup and the domain anwarhossain.site. We can see server IP and address. If I give IP, we can see we are getting response from mail server. If we check our MX record from this domain, check mail.anwarhossain.site MX. So the connection is fine with DNS and mail server. So now we are ready to play around with email server. So we'll disable postfix and send mail. The command is systemctl stop postfix.service. Now we'll allow some port and service from the firewall. Firewall CMD permanent add port 25/TCP. For port 80, port 110, port 143, port 389, port 443, port 993, port 995, port 7025, port 22, port 53. So we'll allow some service for HTTP, HTTPS, and finally LDAP. Let's reload the firewall. Firewall CMD reload. Let's clear. Change the directory to opt cd/opt. Now we are ready for download and install Zimbra mail server. Open browser and browse to www.zimbra.com. Click downloads. Click Zimbra collaboration open source download. In order to download Zimbra, we need to sign up. So here I'm giving my information. Click download open source edition. Are you interested in purchasing open source edition support? Click No, take me to OSC download page. Here we can see platform and the version 8.8.15. As my operating system is CentOS 8, so I will be select CentOS 8. Right click here and click copy link location. Go back to terminal. Let's write wget and paste the link here. We can see the download link for Zimbra. Press enter. Then it will automatically download the file to my local server OPT directory. We can see the download process has started. We can see now download completed. If I write command ls, we can see tar file which has downloaded. Now we will untar this file. Let's write command tar xzbf and write zcs. Press tab from your keyboard. Here we can see the file. Press enter. The directory name is too big. Now we'll rename it to Zimbra. MB ZCS. Press tab and the name Zimbra. The directory name has changed. Let's change the directory to Zimbra. cd Zimbra / enter. Let's write ls. Make sure that you see here install.sh and it should be green. So it is executable. Just use dot after that / install.sh and enter. You will see lot of things automatically by Zimbra itself. We will go through all of these things. Right now we can see, do you agree with the terms of software license agreement? Yes, enter. We can see one error, that is installation cannot be proceed. Please fix your etc/host file. So let's write vim/etc/host. Press insert to start adding, and here just to add mail that I have missed in my previous configuration. Let's save and quit from this file. So again ./install.sh. Press enter. Right now we can see, do you agree the terms of the software license agreement? Yes and enter. Yes and enter. We can see it is checking for installation packages. Would you like to delete /opt Zimbra before installing? No. Install Zimbra LDAP? Yes. Install Zimbra Logger? Yes. Install Zimbra MTA? Yes. Install Zimbra DNS cache? Yes. Install Zimbra SNMP? Yes. Install Zimbra Store? Yes. Install Zimbra Apache? Yes. Install Zimbra Spell? Yes. Install Zimbra Memcached? Yes. Install Zimbra Proxy? Yes. Install Zimbra Drive? Yes. And we can see install Zimbra IMAPed beta? Yes. The system will be modified. Continue? Yes. We can see downloading packages, and there are total 11 packages. Now we can see DNS error. Give it no. Now all we have to do, enter to continue. We'll show you the things which is actually go to be configured. We can see admin user, and right now for the admin there is no password set. So we'll set password for admin. The admin password option is under section number 7. So here I'm giving 7. We can see store configuration. From here we can see admin password option is section number 4. So here I'm giving 4. Now you need to put a administrator password. So I'm giving password Zimbra 2020. We can see now password is set. Press R to go back to previous menu. Press A to apply the changes. Yes to continue. We can see the system will be modified. Yes to continue. We can see installation and configuration complete. Now we'll disable SE Linux. Let's write nano/etc/SE Linux. We can see SE Linux is enforcing, change it to disabled. Press Ctrl X, then enter. So now let's open browser from the client host and browse mail.anwarhossain.site. We can see Zimbra portal login page, and the username is admin@mail.anwarhossein.site and the password Zimbra2020. Click sign in. We can see incoming mails are from the Zimbra admin center. If I do a test mail sending to my mail address, new message to admin@mail.anwarhossein.site, subject test, body test. Click send. I can see the mail is coming. So let's go to admin console. I'm giving my username and password. Click monitor and server status. We can see our server is completely running without having any error. If I click mail queue, we can see there is no pending mail. That's how you can configure Zimbra mail server. I mean, all the technical part, configuration part is already covered in this session. Now onwards, there will be more and more UI related, which we will see how we can make it more useful within our company and deploy with our end user. In coming video, there will be lot more things to explore Zimbra, how can go deeper and more about admin console. For your installation reference, I have given some documents which might will help you during your installation and configuration. After that, if you face any problem with your installation, don't hesitate to write me an mail or leave a comment in the video description. I will help you. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye bye.